That was difficult,
Yeah.
but I'm not here to complain.
Oh,
Even though I just
are you
did for
sure?
like 2 minutes.
Welcome, this is Charlotte Entertainment with Eisha Wallace. I'm here with Raymond D. Wallace
What's up, y'all?
and Lucy C. Wallace.
Hey, what's poppin'?
So how have you guys been?
Good.
I'm doing all right. What about yourself?
Oh yeah,
Good. You excited about the upcoming series?
Very,
definitely.
very excited. Yeah.
All right, so what inspired this series?
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I think that I was a little bit heartbroken when I wrote the first episode. I was dealing with some rejection. And yeah, hence the first scene. Y'all will see it. And I just had to get it out. But like I said, I don't know if you, but before, and I've said this, but you gotta get up and keep moving, and that's I think that's what encouraged me to write the rest of the series as opposed to just one little side story. You know what I mean? Because there's always a continuous to life. There's never an ending point until you die, and even then, there might not be an end. So we always gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
And also, wasn't there a previous you've done something like this before?
Yeah.
Years ago, right?
Yeah, my sister Danielle, who's actually here right now, she her and I wrote something very vague where it was just some guy who was trying to be, I think, a hero or just a fighter or something. It was my sister and I. We were just fighting in the woods and we were making up all this kind of choreography. But it looked really cool. And you're right. That's what this
It was
was
also based on a comic book that short.
Yeah.
It was the Black Panther one,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Yeah.
Where did you draw the inspiration from for this series?
Oh man, there's been a lot of Marvel movies coming out, and honestly, I like Marvel, like big A-list Marvel heroes, but I love more than anything like the Netflix Marvel heroes. I'm talking about Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, all of them crazy. You know what I'm about to say. I like them because I'm sure they put in Marvel movies. I feel like they put way too much attention to the graphics and all that, and they don't give enough storyline to the character's personal story. I'm not trying to down the Marvel universe. I'm sorry, I love y'all. You give me inspiration, but I'm just saying, like, it's good that they have characters or superheroes that they can actually flesh out the problems that the regular human problems that the characters are facing, and that's what they do in the Marvel universe with the I guess let's say the B grade superheroes. So that's inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't write it, so I don't really have anywhere to say where his story came from, but I will second what you said.
Okay. All right.
Ditto.
But like, for you, was there like any like, how did you like get invested? Like,
Oh, so I've always, well, not always, but for the past few years, I've definitely been filming with Ray on almost all of the Wallace Productions things.
Yeah.
Since what was it, 2018, 2019?
It's been a couple of years. I started off just kind of messing around, and then we started getting serious maybe a year ago, maybe a year or two.
No, more than a year or two ago.
Two? No, not even. It's been like 2 years. When I lived in Roxborough, it was really...
At least 2 years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's fighting on the interview.
so Lucy, I heard you designed some of the costumes. What was the most challenging?
All of it. Mostly just like understanding how to make a sturdy stitch, which I'm still working on. It's not great, but I'm working on it. I've gotten better. Like getting a stitch that's gonna stay together when you're like fighting, and it's like stuff like that, because they're stunts and you can't just like be like, there we go, it's done. Like, it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
So it's mostly just like learning how to sew and how to make certain fabrics work together well. Like, I was using silk and elastic. That was difficult, but I'm not here to complain. Even though I just did for
sure?
like 2 minutes.
She would call me. I'd call her. She'd be like, Ray, I don't know about
I mean, I understand that there's certain suits that look good like for photos and stuff, and then you have to like think about the
physical aspect,
physical aspects,
because they're tight. It's tight.
I think it looks really good in photos, but she's struggling in the videos.
You know, don't look too hard. You might see a couple of tears.
Don't look.
What
Close your
about
eyes.
for you? Like, I know you had a part in some of the
Yes,
costumes.
I did not design the cut. I designed. We worked collaboratively to design like a sketch of it, and then we ended up doing whatever we could from the sketch. But I designed the leg, and that was the hardest because Lucy had a great design on paper, which I just could not replicate because it's just like curvy and twisty and super futuristic. And I was like, I don't know what the hell this is. So I don't know how I'm gonna make this thing one up to stand on. So I ended up doing like a little. I'm gonna say a little bit of inspiration. If you look carefully at it, it's kind of Venom, just because it's like a very gooey, spidery, black type of material. That's how it looks. Yeah, it's really. I mean, all it's made out of is like clay and some wire. Not to spill all of our
And
secrets.
duct tape.
And some
I don't know
duct
if
tape
I should
now.
be revealing that.
Maybe stop talking.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and that itself was very difficult too because I mean, you have the idea, and you know, I've never had to build a cast before. I mean, I think I've tried, and I myself have had dealt with these kinds of situations for my entire life, but I've never had to myself personally build a cast. So it took a very long time to do that, as Lucy knows. I got very frustrated multiple times. And not only that, but you know, it's we don't have a kiln. We put it in the oven to dry before we paint it and Mod Podge it and all that. And so as a result, it's breaking 1,600 times in the oven. You're recreating it 1,600 times in the oven. You know, and you know the worst part about it is, and I know I'm trying to. No, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
No spoilers.
It's just a lot of work, and it continues to be a lot of work. That's all I can say.
Well, I'm excited to see the series, and I'm sure all your hard work and the challenging aspects will pay off.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Me too.
Yeah, actually,
I
I know
mean-
so. It sure will.
It sure
I mean,
will.
you guys worked really, really hard. So
Thank you. We
Thank
try.
you.
We try. Look, I was just talking to Kaden, CJ, whatever you want to call him, about when someone's really about the work that they're doing, whether you're in the field of cinematography or what else is there?
Just
it.
That's it. That's all that exists.
Or anything, any field that and you know when someone's really about the work. And the thing about it is, honestly, you cannot be the kind of person who will put 110% into one thing and nothing else. I just think that you got to be the person who's going to do it for everything that you're doing. If you're not willing to bring 110% for something that you would do, then I don't know if I can't assure that you would do that for me and my own project and so forth with everything else that's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So if you are trying to build an empire, if you're trying to make your dreams come true, and it requires you to have other people on board, just have the respect, just have to get up and go, and there's nothing that can stop you. Honestly, this is gonna be a success. And I like this.
Period.
yeah. This has been Eisha Wallace signing off. And remember, if you can dream it, you can achieve it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right.
All right. Listen.